Know what it is. Fuck sports media for your knowledge. We back with another one. I'm your tallest host, Tall. I'm with my famous co-host.
Cuz, man, you already know, man.
Yeah, I got a little bit of something
Get
in my system, you know what I mean?
Get it, man.
But you know how we go take for take. So let's right off the bat, right? One of your favorite players of all time, he made the statement of defense wins championships is a thing of the past. Offense is basically what you need to win championships and just an above average defense. How true is that statement? Is offense the key now and just need above average defense?
All right, so let's 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 start from the. I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna try and do it step by step for y'all. All right. So like, if I got 2 points and you got 1 point, I win the game. So you gotta score more points than other teams. So for me, offense gonna always have a little edge over defense. All right. And even the best defensive player can't stop the best offensive player. Like he might a couple times, but the offensive player still gonna do numbers, right? So for me, offense always got a little edge, but you need defense. Like we basketball players, like you need defense. So you gotta ball on both ends. You gotta get buckets on offense, you know what I'm saying? Move the ball, do it however you gotta do it, score your points, and you gotta play some defense. Like, and if we look at the teams that for the most part won the championship, they always had good defense. You know what I'm saying? It might not
Mm-hmm.
be the greatest defense, but they got good defense. And then their offense is good. You know what I'm saying? And then we seen some teams that are just, well, I ain't gonna say mostly defense, but their defense is at an even higher level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those are the teams that sometimes win without a true star player. You know what I'm saying? Like the Detroit Pistons when they won with Chauncey and them. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
they like everyone talk about their defense. They had good offense too. You know what I'm saying? But their defense was just at a higher level than we normally see. You know what I'm saying? And then plus their offense. So I mean, you definitely need both. I feel what he's saying. I feel like he trying to say what I said, but he KD. So you know what I mean.
And in today's era, what he's saying is probably the truth. Like, you know what I mean? The statement of defense wins champion, offense win games and defense win championships probably definitely don't mean that in today's era or the era, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, basically today's era where it's more offensive driven. So, like you said, dudes are not playing or geared to play that type of 80s defense and 90s defense where it's physical because it's not for them to play that style of defense for that long because the offense is more geared to the offense. It's more ball movement, more open court, more player movement, more stuff going on, a lot of threes going on. So it's hard to play that style of defense. So what he's saying, it is correct. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a basketball purist. It sounds probably a little funny when you hear like, damn, what he's saying is like stupid. What you talking about? You need defense to win championships. Yeah, you do, but like he said, if you just have an above average defense with an elite offense, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna win. Because that elite offense is always gonna outshine that above average defense. And it ain't too many teams in the NBA that even have an elite defense. I can't off the back of my hand think of like what teams in the NBA right now you would consider like a defensive juggernaut.
Even the best defensive team, I ain't gonna like. I'm not. There ain't no game going in like, man, like I don't know how this team gonna score on them because their defense is tough. Like we ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see that. You know what I'm saying? So
We kind of been out that era for a minute where you like looked at a team like, damn, this shit about to be tough tonight. Like offensively, like niggas going to the game like, damn, we gonna have to score with them.
or
It
even
ain't really more.
how about this? Like when the last time you was like, man, like damn. let's say Phoenix D Book is playing against somebody. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, D Book gonna have a hard night because they about to guard him with so and so and so and so. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the last time you really said that?
No, I mean the most. I mean the two players that probably come to mind is maybe like Dylan Brooks and Marcus Smart, and I don't consider them like on ball crazy, get crazy with the defense type players, but those probably the only two players that come to mind where nigga may come into the game like, damn, Marcus Smart might be guarding or Dylan Brooks might be guarding.
That's great because I don't even think of them. The only person I think of is probably Drew Holiday in this league right
Yeah,
now.
Drew Holiday.
I'm saying like used to be Kawhi, but his injuries it ain't the same. Um, PG don't defend how he used to. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me right now, it's Drew Holiday. Oh, nah, it's dang, I'm gonna have to come back to it when it popped in my head. Damn, my young son.
Somebody on the lower level, Grand Theft
Nah, not Grand Theft. He just nice with them sneaky steals.
or
Um,
Lou Dortz.
nah,
He's a name that get thrown around as far
I'm
as
gonna
like
say
defensive.
it's a McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels or Jalen McDaniels. I mean, both of them play good defense, but the brother that plays for the Timberwolves is the one that like considered
Yeah.
like
Jaden.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he got like as
yeah.
far as the analytical show like his defensive rating and when he
He play.
guards certain players
Yeah, not even
and he
even
got the ideal
even the
size.
eye test. He played good D. He played good D. But Drew Holiday is at the head of my list. Like when I think of like, all right, Drew on him, all right, he gonna have to
and
work.
it's still different compared to like damn GP about to be on me or Raja Bell, Bruce Bowens, them guys that got physical, played mental games, doing all of that. Like Drew played good solid defense, but compared to like when where we talking about far as like damn, I'm going to the game and shit, I got Raja Bell about to guard me for fucking all game. I know he about to do all types of fucking tactics. He about to play hard. He not about to give up. He about to die for loose balls. He about to fucking choke me. He about to do all types of this wild. It ain't
Now,
that really no more in the league.
nah, I get, but I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give Drew his credit because like he really do back. Like he not he not gonna get a ton of steals, he not gonna get a ton of blocks, but he's gonna be there every time. You
Yeah,
know what
he
I'm
go on the
saying?
ball.
He's strong, like you know what I'm saying. He's strong. He move his quick feet. He got good predictions, like you know what I'm saying. Just of like knowing the game, like where he think a player gonna go. You know what I'm saying, and probably just studying tape too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much he studied tape, but he got to study tape to play good defense like that. And then plus, like the thing I love about Drew is he an old school type player because then when we go down on offense, you still got to guard him. You know what I'm saying? So like you still got to guard him, and then he's still giving that effort on defense. So I definitely give it up to him because like how you mentioned Roger Bell and Bruce Bowen, we ain't really need them that much on the offensive side. So Drew is still exerting that energy and then coming back and playing defense. So I gotta give him respect to that. Because if he ain't play no offense and he only play defense, he probably be even better defensive player. Real talk. You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? So I gotta respect him. Yeah.
That's true. So all right. So to take KD's statement and lead it into the season, but right now we know Phoenix, you know what I'm saying, the team they put together, and I'm gonna just run off some of the players. Eric Gordon, Josh Okogie, uh Cheetah Bates Diop, and Watanabe and Boa Boa that they did sign.
Bobo,
So
yeah.
using
That we
using
about.
using KD's statement, is that enough for above average defense to be considered above average defense? Just the player personnel that they have. Because
Um, I mean,
with Frank Vogel as the coach, let me add that too. Frank Vogel is their coach, and he's the defensive minded coach.
well, all right. So let's think of their top players. They got D Book, KD. They got Bradley Bill.
Brad,
Uh, who over there?
DeAndre Ayton,
Eric Gordon, right?
yeah, DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton. Shoot, I'll throw Bobo in there. That's it. I ain't giving them no more. I mean, Cam is gone, so
Not yeah.
That's it. So
You got Josh Okogie. He's a solid defender. I mean, he's not trash, but he's
so
not great. But he
I'm
in the
trying to
middle.
think of their offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they saying elite offense, and then wait, you said above average defense, right?
Yeah.
So one, I don't think. I mean, their defense gonna be average right now. You know what I'm saying? Like above average, I don't know, but they're gonna have to show me that. But right now, their defense is finna be average, and then the offense, I mean, you got KD, Book, and Bill, but y'all don't really have a point guard. Like, and they saying Bill might be the point guard, which listen, I like Bradley Bill as a player. He's a better off guard, shooting guard than point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen him run the point, but I'd rather see him at on the wing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just tough because you got KD, Bill, and Book. They all wing players. They all can't be on the wing. You know what I'm saying? So you either gonna have to stick somebody in the corner or somebody gonna have to be more the facilitator point guard. So I gotta see how that offense works out because if Bradley Bill's he's just gonna be mainly playmaking. You know what I'm saying? Do you still want him looking for a shot first on the ball? So I can't even say they're gonna have elite offense. They got elite offensive players, but I don't know if they're gonna have elite offense. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what an average defense. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They definitely gonna be a threat. They definitely gonna be in the playoffs, but how far they go? Do they go to the chip or the Western Conference Finals? That's still we gotta see.
I think defensive wise, they below average right now. This personnel wise, like because this in even in their starting five, Bradley Bill's not a defender. D Book's not a defender. I've seen KD when he went to Golden State become a capable defender, but he's a little bit older now, and I don't know if you want KD to be doing all that, especially you know what I'm saying, him coming off with little injuries and stuff like that. So I don't know how much emphasis they want to put on him playing defense, but he's solid. Then we don't know who's going to start. You know what I mean yet, as far as that fourth player, maybe Josh Okogie for defensive purposes, threes and D, and then DeAndre Ayton. Well, he could block shots, but he's not really a you don't consider him a defensive center. So this their starting five alone, they below average defensively, and then on the off the bench, Bol is good size, but as far as height, but he you know what I'm saying he's not big. And then Watanabe,
I think honestly, you should like if I'm Phoenix, I'm starting Bobo because I want that length on the floor. Pause. Like give me Aiden and Bobo on the floor at the same time. Teams gonna have more of a problem with that than giving me Aiden on the floor and then sub out Aiden for Bobo. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I don't think it's gonna be as much. Give me both of them on the floor at the same time. And like I said, I mean I don't know. They don't got a point guard. You got Bill, Book, and KD. You're gonna have them. So like at least with KD, Bobo, and Aiden, you got height. You know what I'm saying? You got height. You got length. You could reach. You could you know what I'm saying. You're gonna get some boards just off the. You got three damn near 7 foot. I mean Bobo we know over 7 feet, but then Aiden and KD, they right
I,
there.
I'm 50-50 on it. I like him starting, but then I don't like him starting just off the offensive side. You know what I'm saying? Then he gonna be on the wing mostly. And now you count on him and hit threes because obviously he's gonna have to hit threes to keep the floor space and honest if they're gonna have him on the floor. I do like the fact that you got that length out there, but then I don't know how much that's gonna take from DeAndre Ayton because he don't really hit he stay like in the 15 foot. He don't really go outside the paint. So
Nah, but this
with
one I'm
both
saying. So like you got see my thing is like you gotta get your offense right. You gotta be doing pick and rolls, off ball, you know what I'm saying, picks. So like to have Bobo and Aiton moving because they both can shoot. They can both knock down a corner three. They can both knock down long twos. You know what I'm saying? So they could stretch the floor. You know what I'm saying? And now you just gotta have the right spacing, have them, like I said, off ball picks and rolls with KD, Book, Bill, all of them coming off screens is knockdown shooters. You feel me? Whether it's a three, whether it's a mid range,
Yeah,
they
but those
all
ain't
knockdown shooters.
those
So
ain't big niggas setting picks on you. Those are thin niggas setting picks. They ain't setting no strong picks.
but you doing it for the movement and the spacing, and then you got Aiton and Bobo who are both threats on the pick and pop and the pick and roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you just gonna have to use whichever one shows themselves, use that, and then you're gonna always have the swing across the court. Cause like I said, you got everyone on their court could knock down the jump shot at this point. You know what I'm saying? So with that lineup, you're gonna always have the cross court swing. If they ever come to help on the pick and roll, like I said, if there's confusion on the pick and pop, they come to double. You always got that next court swing.
But you banking on Devin Booker and Bradley Beal to make the correct plays every time coming off a pick and roll. It's different when they had Chris Paul, where he is a master and maestro of pick and roll. Now you asking two scorers to master the pick and roll, where they're getting Boa or DeAndre Ayton good shots every time out the pick and roll. And we know mostly Phoenix, they play isolation basketball. It's pass the ball, then go to work. Them two, not Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and KD. They give me the ball, I'm gonna go to work. And Frank Vogel, he ain't been the type of coach that got all these different sets and designs that everybody move. Majority of the time is he get the ball to his best player on offense, you go to work.
Now I'm not
So
a Frank Vogel fan, but I'm just looking at it of like you catch them in a pick and roll. You obviously, if you put D Book, KD, or Bill in a pick and roll, you trying to get a certain pick and roll for a switch, right? For a mismatch, right? Which means like once they got the mismatch, now if that player is in attack mode, you might have to send a double. And with that team, they're shooters. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just saying. Like, you always on that team, they need to try and always go with the extra pass. You know what I'm saying? Extra pass. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the shooters, and then we just gotta have to see how it go.
but that you banking on an extra pass when that shot is there for a shooter already.
Not if they got the shot, we shoot it. We already know those are them guys. We're not telling them don't shoot it, but I'm saying like we with that team, everyone could knock it down. So it's always extra pass for sure. It's always extra pass.
All right, so we saying basically KD statement is a true statement, but that statement might not maybe apply to his Phoenix Suns team this year.
Right. Yeah, it might
Uh,
it might not work. It all depend on the like I said, the offense, like how they and like you said, Frank Vogel not that type of guy. So we gonna see.
we definitely gonna see. So your take it's on you.
All right. Hold on one second. All right, so